In the fast-paced world that we live in today, society's youth is beginning to grow up faster and sooner than ever before. But while these changes can have both positive and negative influences in a young person's life, it is important that they have all the support and opportunity they need. Youth services exist the length and breadth of the country. They offer a wide range of services and opportunities to the youth of today, and the Ballyfermot Youth Service is no exception. The Ballyfermot Youth Service is located here, on Deasy's Road. The service has been working with young people since the early 90s and is still going strong today. Armed with a team of enthusiastic youth workers, the Ballyfermot Youth Service offers many different workshops for its young members to take part in.
My name is Janice McGarry and I'm the Peer Education Coordinator for the Ballyfermot Youth Service.
My name is Evan Kenny. I'm a youth worker here at the Ballyfermot Youth Service, and my present role is that of peer education worker.
Ballyfermot Youth Service is a very dynamic project in terms of its approach to delivering workshops for young people. We offer activities like outdoor education, an internet cafe, after-school projects, teen parent support groups.
Sports programmes, cultural programmes, exchange programmes, international exchange programmes, residential visits, and liaising also with other youth services and providers in the area.
One of the most important programmes that the youth workers provide is the Peer Education Programme.
Peer education is about young people working with young people. It's about exploring the information that's already in the classroom, dispelling some of the myths that might be out there around some of the information.
Peer education has been implemented and in existence since 1998 within the local primary and secondary schools. But I suppose it's developed over the past couple of years in that we don't only offer drugs awareness programmes to the young people, but also training and their involvement also in developing the programmes themselves.
All right, we know what we want to do, but we have to look at who is the game aimed at, and what methods we should use. You know, what approach should it be boring if it's for young people? No, it needs to be. That's why we said fun. Yeah.
I feel that the work we do benefits young people because obviously it gives them information in terms of drug misuse. It corrects any misconceptions that they have around drug misuse and also gives them factual information. The training that we offer gives them the skills that they need to become active leaders within their own school, community or within the youth service itself.
We find from experience that the young people, there's a more increased likelihood that they will listen to their own peers as they do outside in their own times.
The Peer Education Programme offers young people helpful information on serious issues such as drugs and the dangers of drug abuse.
Two examples of the most recent peer education projects would be the Can You Hack It, Drugs Awareness Resource and DVD for schools and youth services in the area. The title was given because the hack stands for hash, alcohol and cocaine, and following a piece of research, those were the three drugs of choice that young people in the area were using at that time. So the resource consists of a series of workshops based on drugs awareness, but not only the effects of it on the individual, but the community, family and friends. And the DVD was actually designed by the young people and directed and recorded by the young people themselves. Another piece of work then would be the Stop Before You Drop Drinking in Moderation campaign. And the idea behind this was to give young people safer information in terms of drinking as opposed to telling them not to drink at all. The theme for this campaign was accessories for schools. So the young people designed pencil cases in the shape of cans, rulers, locker key rings and pens, all containing safer drinking information. For example, 1, 2 is enough for you, stop before you drop, and all of the elements of the campaign carried the Be Wiser logo as opposed to Budweiser. The young people are telling other young people to be wiser when you're drinking.
I'd like to think when we start looking for ideas that you'll come forward with your ideas and don't be afraid, because you know, some of us are around an awfully long time and some of our ideas are the same as they were many, many years ago. New, interesting, imaginative ways of getting the message across about the dangers of alcohol and drug misuse is what I'll be trying to make sure we get across to the next generation.
I actually thought it was quite interesting. It was like we learnt a lot today, and We would, like just sitting in a class or
watching telly or something. We'd learn a lot here,
and then we had the beer goggles, so it was good, like.
And then there's 2 white lines, and then I walked straight in the middle of them, and I put the beer goggles on me. No way could I walk straight.
Great turnout as well.
More than I suspected.
Like, we were the coordinators, we had months, like, preparing for this, and then it just all happened then, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was good.
I've been involved with Ballyfermot Youth Service since I was a young person myself at the age of 14. My initial involvement was with a voluntary youth club called Beyond 96, which I set up in conjunction with Sharon Cleary, who was also a peer education worker here with the youth service for approximately 9 or 10 years. Sharon now works for a St Dominic's School Completion Project, and her work there is to work with young people at risk of leaving school early.
The school completion ethos kind of is to retain young people in school, but that comes in a lot of different forms. So I do different programmes and projects, some of which would be teen parent support programme, behaviour programmes, social skill programmes, and it's basically anything that I need to do to make sure that the young people are going to be able to stay in school. I started with the Ballyfermot Youth Service I was actually in 4th year in school, and we got involved through different training and stuff. So myself and Janice McGarry, we done some training around peer education and drugs awareness, just as a voluntary kind of thing, and then we set up our own youth club. And then from that, the Drugs Task Force did some research into the area and found that there was a gap in the service of educating young people about drugs. So we got more training done, and then that's how we got involved in peer education. We started it up then, about 8 years ago I think that started.
The group will be very much based on the concept of peer education. Does anybody know what peer education is?
Like being educated within your peers.
Within your peers, exactly, that's it. But what are your peers?
Just people around your age. The group of people that are the same age.
So the group is going to be very much based on the concept of peer education, and it's going to be a combination of drugs awareness and leadership training. Part of being a leader, girls, as well, is being able to work as a team. Okay, sometimes you need to be able to work off your own initiative, but other times you need to be able to work as part of a team. Now, you learn new ones, but you develop the skills that you already have. So don't underestimate yourself, because you already have a huge amount of skills. So it's okay to say that you develop skills, but you learn new ones.
It's clear that the Ballyfermot Youth Service offers a wide range of opportunities and information to the young people of the area. Peer education has proved extremely successful in furthering young people's knowledge of important issues such as drug abuse and sexual health. This is only made possible by the continuing support of local agencies. One such agency is the Ballyfermot Local Drugs Task Force.
This programme has a very beneficial effect for the